Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Old Guys Garage. Really appreciate you staying tuned for this episode. We got a good one for you. Today we are doing a update on our 454 1972 Chevrolet short bed C10, and we are also getting ready to start our 496 stroker in our 1967 SS Chevelle that is all pro touring with CPP suspension, 4-link rear end, 4-wheel disc brakes, Hydromax brakes, Hydromax clutch with a 5-speed T56 trans. So stay tuned. We're going to get ready to get that motor ready to start up, and I'm going to show you that big block with 650 horsepower. So we're super stoked on getting that ready to go, and we're going to hear it real soon. So stay tuned, guys. We got an awesome episode for you. We're going to update you on the C10 build and the 1967 SS 496 ProTourIng CHEVELLE. Peace.
What is up, guys?
Hey guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe. Click on the subscribe button below and hit the bell. It's a post notification, so it'll let you know when we upload new videos. We got some really cool stuff coming for you down the pike. We are getting ready to go out drifting with a professional drifter in his 850 naturally aspirated LS in a M3 BMW. So talk about horsepower. I have some footage of him on the track. I'm going to share a little bit of that with you in this video. And so stay tuned, guys. It's at the end. Watch. It's amazing. Just he's on a practice run, ripping around the track. And we're going to be in that car real soon. We're going to do GoPros on it. And I'm not sure if we're going to get a chance to race on the track with other cars, but we're going to bring you footage of us going around the track with him, talking to him, interviewing him. His name is Tony. He's got a great race team, and we're going to be cruising along with him, hopefully maybe for this next upcoming season, and I might get the wrench on it a little bit. So I'm excited about that. So stay tuned. I'm going to give you a couple of sneak peeks of what's coming at the end of this video, and stay tuned. It's going to be a good one. Thanks. All right, guys, let's get started. Here is our beast Chevelle 67 Pro Touring. Let's get it uncovered, and we're going to throw some wheel dollies under it to move it over into the center of the garage, and then jack it up and then start working on it. All right, so she is, man. This thing is going to be so sick. I just can't wait to get this thing totally running and on the road. So all the chrome's blacked out right now. There's going to be some chrome on it. It's got blacked out Foose wheels on it, 20s, 20 by 11s and 20 by 9s in the front. The SS hood. Got TMI seats in it right now. Those are 67 buckets. They're actually probably going to go in the C10. We're going to put them in the C10. And we're going to do a whole new custom TMI interior for this. So stay tuned for that. That's going to look sick. But we got a little bit of work to do. We got a tilt wheel, Lecar steering wheel. I got the gauges, tach, oil pressure, and temperature just temporarily set up so we can monitor the engine when it starts up. And we got a 5-speed Hurst shifter. This was an automatic car when I got it, and I cut the whole no trans and no motor was in it when I got it, and so got a perfect fit. let me show you the motor. Here's the front of the car. It's a little dirty right now, but beautiful. All right, here she be, 496 big block. We got Hedman long tube headers on it. Aluminum heads, roller rockers, roller cam, polished intake. Right now it's got a 830 or 840 CFM Holley carburetor on it. Aluminum radiator. Relocated the oil filter right there. And then down in here is where I custom made the location underneath there for the oil cooler. And it's hanging there right now. It needs brackets that I started making, didn't finish. So we're going to get that done today. Here is the brake boosted system. Hydro boost brakes with an accumulator. So it's got 2000 PSI. This thing sounds awesome. I've heard it on the dyno on YouTube, but not actually in person. So I've never heard this motor run in person, and I'm so excited to do it. I can hardly stand it. So we need an upper lower radiator hose. We need some fans, and we got to wire the starter to a battery and wire to the ignition. Get it all primed and plumbed with oil pressure, and get the oil in the motor. There's no oil in it right now, so let's get started. All right guys, so here we have a custom bracket I am making for the oil cooler on the Chevelle. And then here is an upper radiator hose, and here is a lower radiator hose. Now I ordered these for a big block and a 70 Chevelle, not a 67, because the 67 didn't come with a 454. However, I probably could have ordered a 67 with a 427 big block hose, and it probably would have been better. These I'm going to have to cut a little bit at the end on both of these, but I should get these to work. So let's go ahead and see if we can fit those on our 496 stroker and our 67 Chevelle, and then finish fabricating this oil cooler bracket. Alright, she's a little dusty, but sure is pretty. Let's go ahead and see if we can get this upper hose on and get it fitted. That's all the way there. And I think this will work for now. If we cut this about right there, we'll be able to slide it right on. Alright. Get out of the sun. I think that will work. And then we got the lower hose to put on down there. Alright, let's put a line here. Thinking about right there. Let's take that off and cut it. Alright, so I have the thermostat housing off, and we're gonna fit this hose on there. This is just a test fit. So I think it's a little too long. We can take a little bit of, maybe a half inch off of it, and try again, but it's pretty close. Okay, you can cut it. All right, ready? Go ahead. All right, guys, we got it cut to length. I'm gonna start these Allen bolts right now. I don't have my little O-ring in there right now, so I'm making a video recording to remind myself that when I need to put that in before I put the coolant in here. So this is just a mock setup right now. Let's see if we get this in. There we go. All right, fits nice. Let me get the Allen wrench. Tighten this down a little bit. There we go. Snug this hose clamp up. Bada bing. Here we go. All right. So now we just got to do the lower radiator hose. And it's clearly too long. So we got to do a little trimming on this one too. The top one looks sweet. Sitting in there perfect. All right, there you have it, guys. We have the upper and lower radiator hose on there. Next thing we need to do is get a battery and a battery cable, run it to the starter, and then hook up the battery to the distributor, drop the distributor in, put all the fluids in, hook up those wires over there to the gauges that are already inside, and we are pretty much ready to start this bad boy up. So stay tuned for upcoming episode where we're going to start this 496 cubic inch, 650 horse, 496 stroker motor, which sounds amazing on the dyno. I didn't hear it in person. However, it is on YouTube, and I will find a link for that. But stay tuned, and we're going to have this thing running shortly. Let me give you an update on the C10 while we're doing this. So over here, we got the C10 in the garage, and we finished plumbing the fuel cell, and the fuel line comes here, runs along the back of this line, comes here to a fuel filter, then runs here to Mr. Gasket, 95 gallons per hour fuel pump for carburetor, which is about 7 psi. Then this line runs all the way back through the frame. Let's see if I can get it in here. There it is, all the way through the frame to the front. And then it's got a return line that comes with it. That return line goes right there on the tank. And then this line here is that line, which is a vent, and that's going to go up in the bed and sit up here so the fuel can vent the gas tank when you do the fuel filling. And it all runs great. And we wired the wiring. This is the gas gauge for fuel, and then this is the ground to the frame, so we ground that to the frame. We ran this line and this red power line all the way through the frame to the front, with the existing wiring all the way to the front and into the cap. So stay tuned, we're gonna hear this thing running soon. It's running great right now, and we're gonna finish up with the Chevelle and finish mounting this oil cooler bracket that holds the oil cooler in underneath. Let me show that to you real quick. So it's in the fender well, and I got a bracket for the bottom of it. It's gonna go down there, As soon as that's done, we start filling it with fluids. Drop the distributor in, it's already at top dead center, and start wiring it up. Make sure all the fluids are in. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys, we really appreciate your subscription to the channel. It really helps us grow the channel. Please also hit the like button, give us a thumbs up. It's really important for the algorithm, for other people to see our stuff that we're producing. So the more likes we get, the more YouTube will show it, and it helps us grow the channel. Our channel is growing by the day, a little more every single day. It's not taking off huge yet, but it's starting to. So if we get more likes, I'd really appreciate it. And also make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. And the little bell is a post notification. Click on all. That will let you know when we upload a new video, to just send you a little ding that we uploaded a new one. We got some great content coming. Right now I'm going to show you a little bit of Tony ripping through the track and getting ready to for this next upcoming season. He's a professional drifter. He's got 850 horse in a naturally aspirated LS3 in a BMW M3 with a full roll cage. So here's a little clip of Tony ripping up the track. Thanks for watching, guys. Make sure you stay tuned to the end. I'm going to show you at the end of this video a little montage of the last 2 years of builds that we worked on, including Uncle Nick's 64 C10. Thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, thanks for staying tuned to the end of Old Guy's Garage. We got a lot done today. Stay tuned, we're going to be starting up that Chevelle really soon. It's going to sound awesome. Can't wait. I've never heard it run in person. I've heard it run on video on the dyno, but I wasn't there when they dynoed it. So it was awesome to get it almost ready today, and we're one step closer to getting that started. So I'm going to show you some builds that we've done over the past 2 years, so stay tuned. Just in the next couple seconds, we're going to launch you into just a montage of some of the builds we've done in the last 2 years. Thanks for watching Old Guy's Garage, and we'll see you in the next episode. Peace.